What is going on, everybody? I want to talk to you about tactical blood splatter, and I'm going to show you how to do it. It's super simple, it's super fun. As always, with these kind of effects like weathering and gore, maybe less is more. And it's a little bit random, and have a good time with it. So here's two examples, just adding a little bit of blood splatter to my Wolverine and Sabretooth. And I'm going to show you the super simple way to get it done. And then I'll show you a few examples. We'll try it live on a couple miniatures. So what you're going to need is blood for the blood god. Great technical blood paint. You could also try something like the Tamiya Red Clear. But today we're going to be using blood for the blood god for all the GW paint users out there. Here we go. Also, Cursed City is coming out soon. And all that horror and undead theme, you might want to get some blood splatter going. You're going to need an airbrush. You could probably use a straw and your lungs, but we're going to be using a Patriot 105 Badger airbrush. I have the PSI set to maybe 65, 70, definitely over 40. I don't know exactly where it's at, but it's high, maybe around 50 to 60. And it's pretty much as simple as just shooting one tap of the button there. So I'll show you a few examples. Let's see. Maybe we should have shook this up. All right. So here we go. Got some blood paint. You're going to want your most cheap busted brush that's sort of frayed. Here are some examples of some old frayed brushes. We're going to use this little guy right here. And you're just going to load up the tip, a little bit on the tip. Get your airbrush close to the blood on the paintbrush. Get the paintbrush close to where you want the splatter. And hit the air. One quick burst. There you go. More paint on the paintbrush, the bigger the splatter. You want to load it up. You can work on it that way. I'll show you with a bigger blob here. There you go. So you can see some sort of blood splatter effects. Pretty cool, pretty simple. You can take a base like this, a Marvel Crisis Protocol. Load it up. Boom. Blood splatter. If you keep spraying air on it, you can kind of move it, but you get a little bit of a ring effect. So it's not ideal. Boom. Load it up, hit it twice. And now you got like maybe somebody hit their head there or a gunshot wound, something like that. Pretty cool. You can, and the final example, take a little bit on your paintbrush. Try to get this guy at the right angle here. Using your airbrush, a little bit of blood for the blood god on your paintbrush. Put it next to the axe. And we can try to get a slightly more realistic blood splatter chop effect, like he just hit somebody with the axe. And I think that's kind of cool on him, so maybe we'll hit it one more. Maybe a little bit up here too. Oh. There we go. Now you could go in, if you want some finishing touches, mix a little bit of blood for the blood god with some black ink, if you want that kind of dark, dried blood. But now you got sort of a blood effect on the axe. You could also use your paintbrush, dab off a little bit, and just try to blob on a little more at the edge where you think maybe the most buildup should be. And there you have it. Super fun, super gory, quick, easy technique. Hope you enjoyed it. You can get some really good effects. And like I said, it's a little bit random, so you kind of have to do a leap of faith. Sometimes it comes out great. Sometimes it doesn't look as great. But if you go with the idea that less is more, you can get some pretty great looking effects on your models. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Please like. Blood for the Blood God. Automatic like on YouTube. Helps the algorithm. Comment if you got some other options in mind or ideas on the blood splatter. Another thing you could use this with is, say, Nurgle's Rot, or even like a rusty technical paint or something. Get some different effects. If you've used this with other paints, let me know. I'd love to hear it. And I can't wait to talk to you in the next one, so please subscribe.